Gamers, one and all, I have good news. If you've been having a weird day, we know why. It's because it's Monday, which normally we think is a good day, but this particular Monday has overridden our usual expectations. It's just like a Monday. Ugh, I'm Sean Platt.
I'm Lee Grainer Shearer.
And I'm Sean Bloom.
Hi. Mostly walking is still better than all the other garbage on this whole medium of the internet. So we're glad to be here providing at least something beneficial. I was at the DMV today. So I was like G159 when they were at G2. So I sat there forever. And then I got to the end and they said, you're missing a document. And I went,
oh! No!
Did they really?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's slightly more complicated than that, but effectively the exact same. It is mathematically isomorphic in terms of the pain that it imposed upon me. And the good news is that because I played Elden Ring, I got to just use the line from Rykard and go, very well. And then I just pulled a sword out of my mouth and passed away. So, yeah. So we're great. We're grand. We have substantial Monday energy with us.
Yeah, we do.
As an example, I can't get this fan to quiet down on my computer.
He's like,
It makes an irregular whirring noise. Because, like, you know how sometimes when there's, like, a fan on your PC that's just, like, you can kind of start to, like, zone it. This one goes, like, like a drunken zombie. So what I've done is I've actually tilted the case at about 45 degrees.
Incredible.
And it's quiet.
Incredible. Oh my god.
And it's quiet now.
Oh, welcome to the rest of your fucking life. Every month, it's gonna start like and it'll go from quiet.
Yeah.
It'll go from quiet and it'll be like and it'll be like fuck.
And the thing is,
it's 30 degrees.
It's so tenuously balanced, and guess who really loves to rub their cheeks against my computer?
Oh.
Yeah.
So I can sense their presence, and I just take my hand, I just set it on the balanced computer. And they rub against it, and I offset that, and then worked out so far. So
it works perfectly.
That's how I'm doing.
Yeah.
Today, in case any of you didn't know, we're going to be doing the potential final episode of NORCO.
That's the hope. That's the dream.
Which has been quite a treat to play through. But of course, our usual weekly. How are you, Lee? You've been away for a minute.
I've been away for a minute. I was in Minnesota last week visiting the fam.
Oh, the little one? The little soda?
Yeah, the tiny soda. Baby soda. Yeah, it was good. I don't know, I'm just really chill. I'm glad to be back. I'm so glad to be on this show. It's all been building up inside. You all have green screens, I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
Like, here's the thing. You actually have a room that has personality, and it has, like...
Do I? Thank you.
Images hanging on the wall, and there's a bed with, like, a color there. Here, it's just nothing but white. It's just a white wall, and that, you might think it's a plant.
Yeah.
It's a fake plant that sits on top of a litter box for cats.
You and I have the exact same back room, Sean.
Nice.
Our back rooms are identical.
Yeah. I mean, all the interesting stuff is happening in this direction, so I don't need it. So I just cover it, and there it is.
Yeah. I've got the meme shark. Yeah.
Terrific.
So,
great. Do you have a case of the Mondays, Lee? Because I'm experiencing Monday rather hard.
I have a case of them. Well, okay. Do you want to know why this is going so strangely right now? It's because Sean and I sort of batted around the idea of doing some life pup dates, but maybe Sean was gonna go first, and then I was gonna dovetail off.
We should have. Sean, we should, because that defies the natural order that we established.
Oh no! Like this. Do I need to do the intro again? Because I have never once had to do the intro twice.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm also sorry to put you on the spot.
It's that kind of Monday.
All right, watch this. Here we go. All right, Ed, keep this in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hi, I'm in a great mood because I love Mondays. It's mostly walking. I'm Sean Plott.
I have so much energy right now. I'm Sean Lee. Shit.
What's happening?
I did not sleep very much last night. That's what's happening. A lot of things are changing.
It's great drama. This is Sheriff the Cat, and this is Mostly Walking's second introduction. Now,
Sean Bloom over here, yeah.
We're going to be doing what could be the final episode of NORCO today. And so, since all of you already know how Lee's doing, dude, Sean, how are you? How is life? How are things as we hop in?
Christmas Christ.
Oh, I'm good. I'm tired. I was telling you before we started, or when we started the call, like I'm last week was kind of a okay, all of the bad habits that I've picked up over the last few months. I'm gonna shed all of those, all of the good habits that I should have been doing and want to do and aspire to. I'm gonna start doing those. So last week was sort of my like, okay, it entirely change your life week, and it's good. I feel good about it, but I'm exhausted.
Oh my god, yeah. Like I actually don't know how people do more than one substantial change to their habits per year. Because like
I just think ever,
like I don't understand, because that's why they're called habits. It's not
exactly
because they wouldn't be called habits, they would be called changes. You've made a lot of changes lately. Because like the thing is, I feel like when it comes to doing a habit, for instance, I am going to be trying to get up early tomorrow to be a healthy person and go do yoga. Okay?
Whoa.
Right? That is all I have energy to do. If you were like, hey, Sean, can you also do... No, I can't. Because this is all like folks. So you were doing everything. Like, what are some of these habits that are going to be substantially changing?
This was actually not last week, but I started going to a therapist again, which is,
nice.
part of all of this going. So I'm like regularly seeing my therapist again. I changed my alarm to an hour later counterintuitively, because I had gotten into this thing of like, my alarm is set for 6 o'clock so that I'll get up and like attack the day. But 6 o'clock is way too fucking early. So I would just sleep through the alarm and then get up at like 9. And so now I've set my alarm to 7 so that I can actually do it. I rearranged my room so that I can plug my phone in across the room, and I don't have access to it on the bed. And I've started getting up in the morning, consistently going for the daily walk that I'm supposed to do that I haven't been doing. I have been, back on something approaching a diet, like watching what I eat, being careful about that. Trying to like make a to-do list every day of things that I'm still pretty much failing to do, but just making the to-do list is taxing.
Wow.
I actually set up a dating profile, which had been a blocker for me for a long time. And trying to message people, and Jesus Christ, it's hard to talk to people. Full stop, I'm gonna say. Like I was gonna say, like on a dating service, but stop. I think it's hard to talk to people. So all of that, like the last couple of weeks, I've just been like, just all of this, all these good things, just start doing them.
Dating apps. So, do they make you want to die? Because I guess that's. Anyway, what I'll say is this: do they make you feel deeply bad? Because I've heard from other people and from myself that it's a bad experience. Nobody on the dating, maybe 1 or 2 people on the dating apps feel good about themselves as a result of spending time on the dating apps.
But that's not the point of the dating app, right? Like, you don't go on the dating app to feel good about yourself. Or maybe there are people who do, but they're fucking it up for the rest of us. Yeah. That's not why we're there.
You go to the dating apps to make a sale.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, when I use dating apps, I was essentially a non-functional human being who was somehow allowed to interact with others. Because I feel like that, like I had a pie chart of depending upon what year I was using the app, but the pie chart would be one portion of it was my personality that I was presenting. And the other part was just how mad I was about all the other times that something didn't work out that I was trying to keep bottled up because I didn't know how to handle it. Because I was one of those people where she would say one thing that implied that she it wasn't going to work out, right? Not even that she thought that she wouldn't be mean, but she wasn't going to work out, and I'd be like, oh, well, okay, I guess I see what's going to happen here. Like I could just fucking tunnel vision would start kicking in, and I'd be like, oh my god. I'd close the laptop lid. Oh, it was hell.
No, I had one of. I mean, this was my weekend. Sean was like, I should be proud of myself for sticking with things that I did. Like I have been sticking with these habits pretty well. But I started a couple conversations online, met a couple of people, had one very nice conversation where it was clear, nice. You know what, we're not compatible. And then I curled into a ball and didn't leave my house for 3 days. After that, I was just like, what happened to you? What universe have you traveled to? There we go. No, you're muted. You're silent. This is no good.
No, just please go on. Everybody go on.
Lee, I don't have a great answer. I mean, this can maybe be a continuing bit because this is basically like, for all intents and purposes, I am brand new to this. This is my third time. This is my third lifetime interaction with a dating app.
Shit.
The first was in, I want to say, like 2006, 2007, where I got on Match.com. I paid for a subscription. I don't think I talked to anybody on that service. I was like, you know what? This is not for me. Maybe dating's not for me. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I'm good being alone. I'm just going to be all right.
That is a place that everyone has been.
This is the game.
I get it. And I did it for a long time.
Right.
And then like 10 years later, I was like, you know what? I'm in a better place. I feel good about myself. I do want a relationship. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna get on OkCupid. I'm gonna pay for something absurd, like a 6-month paid in advance subscription to OkCupid or something like that. Within like 4 days, I met the woman that was like my dream woman. We went on a date, my first date, and then we got married. So like my interaction with online dating there was, the first date that you go on. There you go. It's done.
Yeah,
it's easy.
It's a plug and play sort of compatibility.
It's a plug and play. Exactly.
It just
you don't
works.
Need to worry about it.
It just works. Yeah.
So I get that. I get that lightning strike dating, because of the first three first dates that I went on in my life.
Okay.
2 of them led to relationships that were 6 years or longer. So like I get that sort of, you 360 nose job it. And then there are times in life where you find yourself find yourself in the, like, having to have a sort of sales funnel of dating, like having to do it normal style.
Normal style, yeah.
So am I dating? I'm getting there. I'm on the sites. I finally figured out how to get the matches, and the matches are rolling in, but of course I've stopped opening the apps because it's fucking exhausting.
It's exhausting
to get set up.
It's real hard.
Oh my god.
Now I get matched with butterfly.
Butterflies? Are you getting matched with butterflies? Because that's...
Anyway, invent a username. People at home, fill in a username, butterfly something. And then, and I don't even want to look. I swiped right on this person at some point, but I don't have the energy for it. And I guess I've also been... I have I have a real well, I've mentioned my super special person in my life too. I'm in this weird. Okay, stop me if you've heard this one before, but I've got this
there is
really
gonna be
amazing.
no stopping you now, Lee. We're ready.
Yeah, I know.
We're ready. Listen, Norco
Chat.
might only have 15 minutes left. This is good that we're filling the air.
Have you? Okay, chat. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you you get in a really intense relationship with someone that you're very in love with, and then for them it's platonic, and for you it's romantic, and then it works? Have you ever done that, chat? Have you ever done
Everything up to that last sentence where it
Yeah,
where
up to
it
the
works.
last part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing that for about 4 months, and it's actually really fucking amazing. So, chat, if anyone can refer me to some literature or perhaps any role models, that would be nice.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I'm winging it. We're winging it together, and it's great. But yeah, kind of out here, kind of not finding a lot of whenever I Google it, I get WikiHows, and the WikiHows are like, how to get over your friend, and I'm like, I don't know. I think that ship has sailed.
And I think that like for what you're describing, I feel like this relates to my fundamental philosophy in life, which is that the vast majority of every experience is random. It is not about any sort of predictable, structured thing.
Sure.
I mean, I could prattle on about and here's the thing I think is really good doing a first date. I'm sure many of you have watched the video of how Britt and I got together, and it was
Wait.
the primary.
Oh, you mean it was a retelling? Like there wasn't CCTV footage?
Yeah, no, it was. We actually met on The Mentalist. It was incredibly romantic, and it was a setup from the start. Yeah, like the I don't know, and it's just like I really wish there was more literature to just be like, you have to understand how there's going to be a lot of advice, and most of what's going to happen is something that is unbelievably bizarre that you'd have never thought of, that you will never encounter again, and that's dating. And that's life, and that's experience, and that's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, even
that makes sense.
Yeah, even this whole fucking show. Like, I was having an existential crisis, so I started to do something called live streaming, where I paid $20 a month, which was still cheaper than my Match.com subscription, which I did have at the time.
You paid to live stream.
Yeah, you had to pay to live stream. I streamed on Mogulus, StarCraft 1, and right when live stream became cheap, StarCraft 2 came out, and a whole bunch of tournaments needed a caster, which is how I started casting. And then I was like, but I really miss those old point-and-click adventure games, and I happened to go to school with two beans that also liked them, and we do this show, and that's how this is happening right now.
Can I tell you my side of the story?
Yeah.
One day I was handed an audience of hundreds of thousands of viewers.
And this is the game, right? There it is.
Yeah, this is the game. This is the game.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I actually said that. Oh shit! I introduced my. We gotta chat. So let me just Squishy McNuts.
Yeah.
What's your name? Squish McNut. You said you may have to read the book on this, Lee. I am. I know I asked for advice, but I do have 3 single spaced bullet point line pages about how to do what I'm doing. But the point is this: when we were talking about how things work, whatever, with my special friend, I did introduce them to the phrase, "This is the game."
Oh yeah.
Because we did hit a point. We hit a point where it was. We were in a situation that was good, but very, very hard to find theoretical backing for.
Sure.
So rather than try to fundamentally understand it, instead I said, "Look, here's something you can say to yourself in a moment like this. This is the game.
This is the game.
This is the game. This is the game." Yeah,
dude. No, so I say that all the time. Every time I go out with Cece, I bring a doggy poo bag for when she poos. And we went on a 15-minute walk around the block. She pooed at the start, and when we were as far away from our house as possible, she pooed again. And I didn't have a bag. And I said, "This is the game." I just said it to myself. I just looked there. I was like, "What are you doing?" "This is the game. This is the game." And she was in a great mood because after she poos, she just wants to run.
Oh, sure.
She's having a great time.
I'll get all that weight off.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I went back home, got a bag, and went back there and cleaned it up because I'm an adult.
Yeah, you did.
And that's the game.
I need a that is the game lapel pin, I think is what I need in my life.
Oh, yeah.
I think I need that on my tombstone. Pizza.
Oh, yeah, this is the game.
So I watched a TikTok. I watched a TikTok about it said here's something that happens with ADHD people. It's called associative thinking. And then he just fucking proceeds to do my side of this show. He's just like, for instance, maybe it's like banana, peel. That's got a peel. But banana, I hardly knew her. And I'm just, fuck you, man. Like, this is talent. This is talent. This isn't just a rotten brain. This is talent. Because I know how to filter it, right?
Yeah, no. Any brain can do word association and associative thinking.
Yeah.
But Lee, it's your taste level. It's the
My
taste level. It's the Heidi Klum that lives between your brain and your mouth that approves those things.
Wait, did you say Heidi Klum?
I did.
That's what
okay,
I heard,
I just wanted, because I didn't know if I was hallucinating, but
no,
okay.
And that was not associative thinking. That was a structured, deliberate reference to a celebrity that regularly talks about taste level on her show, Project Runway, or whatever the fuck it's called on Amazon now.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yep. Check.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Do y'all want to play NORCO?
Yeah, let's play NORCO.
That almost turned into an edit point. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Let's fucking do it. Give these people what they came for.
Because I haven't talked about it, I will say that I got divorced this year, and I've been going through emotional turmoil for a while. But now I'm back on dating sites, so it's all good.
So it's now that you're back on dating sites, it's ready for some stability. You know.
Yeah.
That's
because that's what I'm here for. Let's play some.
And this show is here for you because this show is longer than any of our relationships.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
Dear God, that's.
No, let me tell you, like, emotionally, I depend on the connection that this show provides to me, to you two. Because, like, man, even my friendships don't tend to last that long. So this is, here to the...
No, this show is a true marriage.
Cheers to you beauties.
Cheers.
To my dear friends. Cheers. Let's go see what Pawpaw's up to.
Oh my God.
I can hardly wait.
Oh my God. All right. Sorry. All right.
Can't
continue.
hardly wait.
All right. So let me show you where we are.
Okay.
So if we actually back up a little bit, here's a staging area, fishing camp. Whoa!
Whoa! From the fucking headline.
Whoa! We can't go back. Whoa! Okay.
We're here now.
We went to the lake itself. We did this interesting mini game journeying through the lake, swimming under the water to adjust sensors. That way we could sort of send a sonar signal or some shit through the water to be able to show where all the various obstacles and blockades were. Navigated around them, discovered that Spaceduck has eaten this not wet monkey who we found again. Okay, it's not
find monkey.
But we have this giant ball of light. The orb, remember this one?
When did this game turn into our kind of game?
Yeah. So
when did that happen?
So the sort of we're seeing all the different threads come together where it turns out that what happened was that Catherine discovered this mysterious ball of light and energy in the pond that appears to have some sort of unbelievable amount of energy output and was possibly the thing responsible for bringing back her cancer, causing her to swiftly die thereafter.
Is that a trope at this point?
Sorry. No one knows for sure. Like, this game, I can't tell if this is a merging of a bunch of tropes or if no one has ever thought the things written by this author. Right? Like, I can't tell.
Okay, all I'm going to say here for now is that I think it's a trope that you take like an otherworldly or superhuman or alien or whatever magical form of energy in your story and make it give somebody cancer. I think that's a trope.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. And like, Spaceduck and the forces of Superduck that we were learning about in Catherine's backstory, it turns out that this chrism, this ball of light, this orb, this thing, Superduck consumed it, and it started to also kill Superduck. So Superduck has been slowly falling apart. And in the meantime, there has been this mysterious rise of the cult of Kenner John and his Apocryphon. And out of nowhere...
Is that these people?
Yep, these are all Garretts.
Yeah, the Garretts.
All Garretts that have come together to launch this mysterious spacecraft that was prophesized to send everyone up. It was an insane week, Lee. I cannot stress that enough. So we made it all the way through the swamp area. We got to this, and we saw a little intro. We also have a LeBlanc here. You know, the guy that I always make talk with this kind of voice.
We have LeBlanc on our team?
Yeah, because LeBlanc,
we do.
Oh, Millions. You saw when Millions turned out to be a traitor, right?
Yeah.
Do
you remember that? That was the very end of... Yes, she did.
Yeah.
LeBlanc came in and shot her in the head.
Yeah, because it turns out that Thomas St. Clair's daughter, whoever she was, had the bot, Millions, spying on Catherine because she was trying to overtake the company by figuring out a way to do space mining using Superduck, and thought that Catherine's research in the swamps was going to be relevant to him. I mean, it's just fucking insane.
Okay, cool. All right, sure.
All right, so let's talk to some people. Lee, welcome back. You're Roland.
Who's Roland?
I don't know.
Like on the screen?
Yeah, this is Roland right here.
Yeah, the antler guy, it looks like.
Greetings.
The costumed figure keeps his attention focused on the distant crowd. You a Garrett?
No, these Garretts. I've never heard of them before tonight. I came here with a group of others from S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Carnival Ball. Police and private security were swarming the facility as I left. A disturbance of some kind.
We caused it.
A perfect evening to launch a rocket, with the cops already tied up at the Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to do Hugo weaving. I'm weaving that behind.
What happened at the refinery?
Another attendant to the ball said that there was an explosion, although I didn't see or hear anything from within the Good Hope plantation. Perhaps we'll find out more on the evening news. And so, here I am, from one circus to the next.
From one circus to the next is just, that's a great, this is, again, embodies my philosophy of life.
There you go.
This rocket, these people, what do you make of it?
They want to leave this world. Who can blame them? You ever had such a bad day you build a rocket to leave this world?
Damn.
Ooh.
Damn.
It's true. No one is satisfied here. We're trapped in this limbo. A long twilight that bleeds out to the edges of time, where even the most fantastic things become banal. Banal.
Yeah, it's not banal. It's...
the banal canal. This gray blanket of stale time, stagnant, lonely time, to puncture it, to punch a hole in it. I understand the appeal. I do.
It's also kind of crazy
Quickly
to think...
becoming my favorite character to voice.
Yeah.
Doink.
All right, so let's see. We have failed Garrett.
Oh my god.
Who wants to be...
I always wanted to be a Garrett. I installed the app, but I could never find the readings. I follow those guys online. You never follow me back, but that's fine.
Any failed Garretts in the chat tonight?
Failed Garretts.
Dude, look at this.
Your hands.
A single pixel for each eye, and literally 3 times as many pixels for that frown.
Incredible. Yeah, the way in which these characters are rendered is incredible.
Starting to think that all the Garretts might die tonight.
Uh-oh.
All might die, oh why, oh why.
This whole thing is a huge mess. No one knows who's steering the ship. Literally, half the Garretts defected. The rest seem to be losing their minds.
What?
I hear the Garretts inside the Ark, the engineers, are holding it together. Oh, are probably, like, emotionally holding it together.
Yeah.
But this isn't what space travel's supposed to look like, is it? Half-assed like this? Sounds bad.
Yeah, this is...
Oh, God.
Oh my God! Now, do we?
But I'm here for it.
Do we get to call all SpaceX employees Garretts now? Is this what this game is doing?
Oh,
Seems to be a lot of
amazing.
good cultural references here.
Brutal. That is brutal.
We're looking for my brother.
Who's your brother?
He's tied up here. Guy named Blake, little drugged out dude with bad facial hair. We think these rocket freaks kidnapped him.
Rocket freaks.
Wow. I don't know
what's up,
anything
rocket
about
freaks?
that. This picture just gets worse and worse.
All right, listen into the smokers. Menthol, what a circus.
How'd you hear about it?
Text from a friend.
Did you bring a kayak or anything?
Someone let me float over on their raft. What about you?
Inflatable mattress.
Worth it.
I'd do anything to watch these little shits explode.
All right.
Oh, God. It paints such a grim and accurate picture.
All right. Do y'all want to go to the shipping container, the staging area, or the fishing camp?
Staging area.
I gotta be coming out to the lake more. They got big monster birds, alien spaceships, bruh. They got it all.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I ended up doing e-commerce? Is that what I'm doing? No. No.
Look at that bird person.
Oh shit.
Oh, we got
Just
Birdman coming
walking
in hot.
around the
For every
background.
coin, there is an equal and
Holy
opposite
shit.
bird. Oh, hey, look,
I
it's
had
the
to check
gold
my
mask.
schedule for tomorrow. That's what it is.
I know. It's all of these familiar faces. Remind me, because I literally can't keep this straight. Did Kay go to that party at S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Correct. Kay went to that party. We got the guy from the swamp. They just succinct with his rifle. He's got his
What?
dog named Warren or something. And then we started blasting our way into there. Then Kay went to the party, and that's where Lady St. Clair blasted herself in the head, giving us access to a box which had our mother's stuff in it, including
Oh yeah.
a ruby that Pawpaw believes is evidence that we are descended from Christ.
Right.
Christians. Hey, welcome to the party.
How did you get out here?
Oh yeah, that part was a mess. The rocket nerds tried to build a road from Kenner into the lake by dumping a bunch of oyster shells in the marsh. As soon as cars started using it, the road sunk straight into the water. A friend of mine's car is sitting half flooded at the parish line. But all these other people drove in from the city with kayaks, canoes, inflatable rafts, what have you. We parked in some neighborhood along the waterfront and walked as far down their janky road as we could until some guy in a ski mask picked us up on a raft made out of, like, action figures and stuff.
This is what TwitchCon is, in case any of you are thinking of going this year.
No clue how we're getting back.
Yeah, this is definitely TwitchCon. Why are there so many people?
I was wondering that myself. A friend of mine saw something online about the little mall Nazis trying to launch a rocket. We weren't doing anything else, so we came to see for ourselves.
You know, this is such a small thing, but I love when in media there's a fictional group that has a name, like the Garretts, and then
Yes.
other groups make fun of them and have different words for them in world, because that's totally
Yes.
how it works in real life. And I don't know why. Like, it's just like literally like every story does this, but whenever it does it, I'm always like, little ball Nazis. It's so funny. Because she didn't say Garretts. All right.
I guess word got out. The word is out.
So I don't think we know Rose. We do know these two from the party.
Oh, that person's got a festival hat.
The ground beneath us is sinking as I'm standing here. Of all the places to build a rocket, why do it on an eroding island in the swamp? These people are idiots.
Trying to get inside the rocket.
There are lots of people trying to get in. Some of them are just spectators who want to take a look around.
Then there are men posted at the camp, on the east side of the rocket.
They seem to have more sinister intentions. And of course, there are all the lower Garretts who have been locked out, intentionally, I'm sure. Wish I could help you. Someone must know a way in.
Why the costume?
We were at S.H.I.E.L.D.'s masquerade ball this evening. We left just in time. I heard from others that police surrounded the refinery a few minutes later.
What happened?
There were reports of gunshots. Sounds like the work of oil pirates.
Yar.
No doubt this will escalate the manhunt that's underway for Lucky.
Lucky's our guy. That's the guy that does this voice.
Oh, right.
A pirate who's gotten a bit too bold lately. He's been testing S.H.I.E.L.D.'s patient. He's going to get himself killed.
Patience.
He's been doing tests on a S.H.I.E.L.D. patient.
How do you know? Because the front fell off from the start.
I helped to secure the contract with Claire Bionics. I did my homework. I don't think Lucky knows what kind of enemies he's making, but he'll soon find out.
I got my bottom surgery at Claire's.
Alright.
That's a little trans joke. I can tell trans jokes now. That's
Wow, I'm in the swamp. This is unbelievable.
I love a beer can.
The majesty of this place, it's so inspiring.
I think there's like there's some combinations of like visuals that annihilate your credibility. Because you know, people know about like if you have a clipboard and a hat, these are signals of authority, right? But like
Very clear.
if you are holding a 24-ounce beer can and with your shorts, I can see your knees.
Ooh.
Like seeing someone's knees.
Oh, I
just
didn't realize that's what was happening. That is what is happening.
Wait, what's happening? Where's the knees?
Well, like these has not. If these were shorts, like
Those
I
aren't
remember
shorts. Yeah.
being at a bar where someone was trying to explain to me the way that something was, and they had this tall beer can, and I could see his knees, like literally nothing covering his knees. I couldn't take him seriously.
Makes
What's
sense.
happening around this character's shoulders is what I want to know.
I assume that this is a hoodie for the bigger outer parka, and there's an inner, tinier hoodie.
Oh, and is there like a second hood maybe that's back?
Yeah,
and then like
Yeah.
I think it's like how a gecko has two eyelids.
Yeah. This is
I
how
have
I
two
used to
eyelids.
dress as well. So. I used to dress
Are you
with
a
two
gecko?
eyes.
special. I feel like that's pretty easy, pretty low
Yeah.
bar.
Now, I also want to draw some attention to what Jesus Herrera Comedy brought up. This totally looks like a penis to me.
Wait, where's the penis?
Right here. This just literally looks like
Oh,
a little.
It didn't until
I have a
now,
couple
but-
questions, but
Yeah, like you can see here's where the head is, right, like that.
okay.
And then there's just like a sack. You know, it's cold out. We're in the swamp,
little
right?
baby.
Like it's just like a little excited Garrett penis there for the rocket.
doink, doink. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
Meow,
Okay.
meow. Swamp's pretty cool. We was just taking a dive underneath the bridge and found there's a whole car down there.
Hey,
You're a diver? So are you like a real swamp person?
Yeah, bro, I've been in these swamps my whole life. My daddy used to make us shit off the boat.
Oh.
Said we was chumming the waters.
Dot dot dot.
I mean, it looks literally more penis-like
It is-
with every
It's really
passing.
hard to unsee.
Each loop of the animation makes me realize that someone was either focused on doing exactly that, or was trying to get this done and did not do a quick scan of this scene. All right, so let's.
so, wow, I won't. That's not a weird hat. That's just a festival hat.
That's a pretty normal hat.
How did
How
those
did he-
goofy? Oh,
Yeah,
wait, I got it.
you
How
got
did
it,
those
okay.
goofy mall freaks build something like this, man? It doesn't make any sense.
What I heard is S.H.I.E.L.D. gave Kenner John a bunch of money, and he hired a team of engineers to build it.
No way.
Just what I heard.
I heard it was crowdfunded.
Then how'd they keep it secret for so long?
No clue. A friend of mine knows a Garrett. He said they hired contractors for part of the construction, but designed the whole thing themselves.
Interesting choice. Can they even fly it?
No way in hell. That's why I'm here, to watch those dipshits blow themselves up.
Come on, Rico.
What? They're Nazis.
Come on, Rico, let's go to Zagama Beach. They're not Nazis.
Yeah, they're not Nazis. They're just impressionable dorks. I've lost the voice. Sorry. They're just impressionable dorks.
Yeah, I don't remember my voice at all. It was like Kermit the Frog that just hates emphasizing words properly.
Yeah.
He squatted a ball and built a rocket, and we have done besides drink at St. Somewheres every night.
Wait, you're morphing into Frank Oz now. You're doing kind of a Fozzie.
It's rough. It's really rough. Garretts are cool. We're the dorks. We gotta get out of this.
Garretts are cool. We're the dorks.
Maybe the trick to becoming a voice
the
professional is to just choose a character from, an existing show or cartoon, and then use that as a character's voice.
If you can do a bad but consistent impression of somebody else's character, then you're golden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who would this one be? Let's say, can you just give me a character whose voice we all know and love?
Okay. Sean Connery.
Hi.
Are you here for
Are you
liftoff?
here for the liftoff? How can I help you?
How can I help?
Oh my god.
It's my Sean Connery. Fucking very bad. But you're right. It provides a good anchor because I keep trying to do that thing instead of talking, losing my focus, and going over here. Mm-hmm. What kind of Garrett are you? Go ahead, Lee.
I'm one of the original ne'er-do-wells who have constructed a starship in the swamp. I'm doing Sean Connery doing someone else. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think the only thing you need to do to truly become Sean Connery is you make the sh noise in the side of your cheek. It's a starship in the swamp.
You want to be
constructed a starship,
don't you?
Yeah.
Star.
This,
Wait, here's
remember how I said
Sean,
mine was awful?
Here's my impression of Sean Connery doing somebody else.
Excellent.
All right.
Impeccable.
All right.
Okay. I am virtuous and immortal, much like our anointed leader, Ditchman.
Ditchman, what about John?
John, I recoil upon hearing his name. John is a blasphemous fool who wears sneakers while demanding that the Garretts walk the earth discalced.
What is that word?
Discalced?
Discalced.
No,
Try
no
saying that with
bruised
the
Nazi
tongue up the
child
side
would
of
say
your mouth's
is it
ass.
discalced?
Discalced.
Discalced. This is a word that I think is
calcium in the morning.
Sean Connery would have never been able to say this word.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Oh, okay, so
Is it a word? Is it an actual word?
it's
He's got a
discalced.
shockingly
Yeah,
good comedy.
discalced. Here we go.
Discalced.
Yeah, discalced, which means
Discalced.
barefoot.
Well, I did
Glance.
get that from context.
If I had his head, I would wave it about in honor of the anointed one.
Well, shit, I think we got his head in Kay's bag. If you're serious, if you really want it.
Give it to me and I'll show you just how serious I am. If I had John's
Agreed.
head, I would proudly wave it in the air, announcing God's triumph over the vile snake. We are the Garretts of Ditchman, and we hate John.
This is pretty fucking incredible, Lee. I'm not gonna lie. Micro-influencer. Keep filming this freak!
Oh, you got it. No, you got
Keep
it. You got it.
filming this freak! I just know he's gonna snap! Oh, a nano-influencer.
Oh, totally.
The other Garretts ditched him, and he doesn't even realize it!
When even the Garretts can't stand you.
That's when you know you're the fucking worst. Alright, let's give him a head. Oh yeah, we have Kenner John's head in
I
our
mean,
bag.
who's the dude
Tanner
with
John.
the sniper rifle? Is kind of.
Is that John? His head. I have his head, just like Ditchman, just like him.
Lee, would you do me the biggest favor and say,
Sure.
stay a while and listen?
Stay a while and listen.
That's it's a sexy Deckard Cain right there, man. Alright.
Like Ditchman, John's head, John's head.
Oh
Everyone,
my god.
please listen, I've conducted the service of the Lord. Whoa!
He just vanished.
I knew he was going to crack. I told you.
Is that Kenner John's head?
Yes!
Are you live streaming this?
Yes!
This is unbelievable.
Ooh.
What a night. Long live the Garretts!
Ooh.
Incredible.
Oh, look at that. Oh, shit.
Jesus.
I'm the one they call Ditchman. I have the head of Kenner John.
Oh,
I made him suffer. He did not walk discalced as a desert father should. He wore sneakers.
You wore sneakers!
An armed man
More
watches over the
snipers.
area from a lawn chair perched on the roof of the shipping container.
It's
Garrett needs to put that head down and stop saying he's ditch man, brah. If those guys across the yard hear him say that, they'll kill him.
I love that this shit means something to me now.
I know,
We want to get into the rocket.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Well, you can't. Only Garretts are allowed inside the Ark. If you wanted to fly to Mars with the cool guys, you should have earned your badge a long time ago. I'm the only one around here with a keycard to get in, and there's no way I'm lending it out to scum like you.
Scum like me.
I'm
Basically a
Basically,
Garrett.
a Garrett.
I'm pretty basically a Garrett. She ain't lying, bruh. She a weird little nerd, just like y'all. She always used to be that way, too. Used to make me laugh, but now I think it's sad.
She's scum, brah. I can tell by how she dresses.
What do you mean, bruh? Like she been living in a trash can?
My boy, Gooch.
Yeah, brah.
Ain't that how you dressed, bruh?
Nah, brah. I'm dressed like a monk.
Nah, bruh. You dress more like a computer dude who doesn't shower.
brutal.
Nah, brah.
Yeah, bruh. Alright. Are you an elite Garrett?
Well, yeah, I am an elite Garrett. I'm the original Garrett. But John never let me be a Garrett because I couldn't find his stupid reading.
So you a Garrett or aren't you a Garrett?
Kind of a bush
I'm Garrett. I'm the Garrett.
Then why it says Gooch on your name tag, bruh?
When we get to Mars, all the others will be Gooch, and I'll be the only Garrett.
What's this guy's game plan?
I think he's gone long on Gooch coin.
He's big on Gooch and short on Garrett.
I know, but
Welcome to
like,
the Grundle.
if he does have a key card, then we're gonna have to assault him, right? Mm-hmm. But be promised.
I ain't even gonna ask. We're the guys across the yard.
They're some old friends of John's. They showed up when they found out Pawpaw was trying to take over the Ark.
Pawpaw just needs to take an arc sometimes.
Hold up, Pawpaw, what about Ditchman?
Pawpaw is Ditchman!
Pawpaw's Ditchman?
Duh!
Holy hell, it's all making sense now.
Those guys across the yard are looking to kill Pup. If they hear Garrett shouting that he's Ditchman, they'll kill him.
Is Pup Pawpaw?
I don't know that part. I guess.
There's a lot of people with the same names.
And also one person with a bunch of different names.
Man in the ditch is Pawpaw.
Didn't we know that? Wait, I don't understand.
Catherine knew that, but Kay is learning it now. Which is why the game is content to just dump the information to us.
Got it. Got it.
Man in the ditch is Pawpaw, former NORCO resident who believed that your mom was a descendant of Jesus Christ. The man in the ditch is Garrett's new daddy. Dude,
The
what is
man in
this
the ditch.
eyed thing?
It's a
Yeah.
bush with an eye.
It's a bush eye. Knocking. Whoa, what the fuck? In game design?
What? I'm doing something in here.
Oh, he's baiting.
What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? I'm running ground control. We've got an Ark to launch.
There's a horse to love.
Please just let me focus.
There's a horse to love.
Let's go to the
And
fishing
he's
camp.
saving all our lives.
Damn.
Look at these. Look at these proud boys.
These boys have some pride here.
Boys are proud.
I like this area. These dudes ain't messing around. My kind of people.
Caleb, look.
It's perfect. Fucking that Chicago kind of super fans like, oh, these dudes, you know, they got things figured out. They call it, they tell like they see it, you know.
Where's Ditchman? Where is he? The minute he shows his face, we're gonna smoke his ass. Show face, smoke ass.
Show face, smoke ass. Show
Ass,
face,
show
smoke
face,
ass.
smoke ass. I'm here to show face.
That little dude on the shipping container screaming his head off about being Ditchman. Better hope these dudes don't hear him. Seems like they mean business.
Oh shit.
All right, I'll do it. Yo, so I'm watching this old stream of John's from when they first broke into Promenade Mall. It's him and like 5 or 6 Garretts. One of the Garretts brings a pair of nunchucks with him, okay? Get into the mall. It's dark. Nunchuck Garrett loses his fucking mind, starts screaming, spinning the nunchucks all over the place. He's just like, bats, bats, oh my god, there's bats everywhere. Rest of the Garretts start running and screaming. John is pitching the camera on his phone around looking for bats. All he finds is a leaking pipe. Turns out some water dripped on this little dude's head. He thought it were bats attacking him. Well, all right.
How's it going tonight, folks?
It's American
No, that's
Chuck.
not the right voice.
Yeah, it's American Pub right here.
How's it going tonight, folks?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
What's happening in this corner?
We're waiting on Ditchman to show his cowardly ass.
Oh, and what happens then?
Well,
The man gestures to the sniper position on the roof of the camp.
oh, what's it look like?
Y'all ain't exactly hidden, bruh.
Ditchman thinks he's immortal. We're here to rid him of that notion.
Draka says these are anti-Garretts. Antigua.
Antigua.
Like I say, I'm worried about that wild little dude on the shipping container. What if they hear him using voice memos saying he's Ditchman?
You know, here's the thing. I think we need to get someone to record him on the streaming streams, right? Voice memos. Voice memos. You're up on it. I was gonna solve a puzzle, and then look.
Yeah,
I
it
just
seemed
want to
like-
solve whatever those 3 glowing circles are. Why is guy in the blue? Why is Mega Man looking directly at us?
This is...
Mega
Retire,
Man breaking
Mega
the fourth
Man.
wall. Great, more hipster scum just showed up.
I'm not with these people.
How did this happen? This was supposed to be a small ceremony for Garretts only. Now it's overrun with smug cokehead scum.
Smokehead.
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 And to top it off, I can't even get into the Ark. They tightened security once the downtown crowd showed up. Now you need a key card to get in.
What is a key
Surprised
card?
Key card wasn't green.
The engineers and the security Garretts, but the engineers are all inside getting ready for liftoff. Nobody cares about a regular working Garrett like me.
What's with the get up?
You too, huh? What?
What's wrong, buddy?
Oh, wait,
Everybody
I-
just loves the costume.
All right, next voice. I got Droopy. We're going to use Droopy for that.
Oh, okay. You can do Droopy if you want for a try.
But for the
You know
next voice,
what?
I got...
That's all people like you do is wear a costume. Every day of your life, you put on a costume and hope someone notices. I'm wearing this outfit for me. For me, okay?
You know, like, I'm wearing this outfit, and it's not for anyone else, but it's also not for me. Like, I'm just wearing this. Like, I think that's something that is also an acceptable way to dress. Like, when I go to the DMV, I don't dress up for it. I just put on something, and then I'm at the DMV. If anyone's like, tell me about your outfit, I'd be like, I don't know, I haven't looked at it yet.
What happened to the collared shirts?
We get to wear whatever we want now that Ditchman's in charge.
Bro, y'all are a hoot. I love you guys.
I hate scum.
I love Garrett's, man. I just love them.
All right, so these two are reminding me about the key card.
He seems pretty chill, actually.
Dude, you ever do research so long that you're haunted?
Oh. Whoa.
Hey, I've got nothing to do with any of this.
There's my goat, boys.
Is that Prince Zuko?
This is Count Dooku.
I've been helping conducting research in the lake. There's a team with the base station in the brine. They rented an old fishing camp and hired me to set up their battery equipment.
Okay,
I was doing my route, checking the cameras, and all of a sudden people are swimming up to my boat in the darkness. They climb in, nearly flip my flat boat right over.
So Droopy saying French words is, I think, my new favorite thing.
Well, this is more of a goat. See, if I have my tongue flattened, that's how you get the, that's how you get this thing. But if I just kept my tongue kind of curled back in, then that's when you get Droopy dog. I was doing my route, checking the cameras, when all of a sudden, people are swimming up to my boat out of the darkness. Out of the darkness just does not work with Droopy the dog.
Yeah.
Then they flip my flatboat right over. They commandeered the thing. Took the key, drove us out here. Now they're lost in the crowd. Somewhere. Partying. I think there's a reason why Droopy is not a main character. Even 2 sentences in, I was sick of myself. You should learn self-defense. It's on you.
That's pretty good.
Don't think that would have done much good in this situation, but faith. What research are you conducting? A viral network has infected many of the trees in the area. Some of the cypress roots have taken on an iridescent quality. They've become more electrically conductive. The whole swamp is becoming a kind of brain, to put it brainly. But something has changed in the past several weeks. The more conductive cypress are dying. We're seeing rapid erosion and subsidence of the land at their base. The viral network, whatever it is receding. Could it possibly be my hairline?
Rhizome.
Subsidence.
Like subsiding.
Oh,
Subsiding.
subside. Oh,
Subsidence.
it's causing it to recede.
So Superduck was taking over the entire swamp and becoming a swamp brain.
Yeah.
He's ducking it up.
But then several weeks ago,
he ducked up.
got ultimate power and has since destroyed them.
Yeah, the data suggests
Yeah.
shock to the system, an extremely high electrical charge overwhelmed the circuitry. Maybe it was lightning, maybe shield intervened, maybe it was something else, we don't know.
Circuitry.
Thanks, field researcher.
Oh, that's really nice. The entrance is
Thank
blocked
you.
by the crowd. So
That
go
was
over here.
pure associative thinking. Hey, I want to solve that puzzle. I want to go back and solve that puzzle. Can you go back to a previous screen where there was a puzzle on there?
I made him suffer. He did not walk the scouts as a desert father should.
Can you go back to where there's
Yeah,
a puzzle?
I really
want to solve
want this.
that. I want to
Like-
solve that.
This
And
one?
This
Can we
makes
I
solve
don't
me...
think
that?
that's a puzzle.
Let's open
it's
up porn.
non-interactable.
I'm
But I
ready
wanna
to open up
solve it.
porn. Yeah.
Can I solve it?
I think the answer is 3. I think we solved it.
Shit. I think you're right. If I was a ditch man, yabble dabble dabble, something.
Oh, how does the fucking interface for this thing work?
Yeah, you gotta just whip
Pull
out
out
your
your
phone.
phone. Yeah, I don't know if this is right, Sean, because I think previously there was a dialogue option to present evidence.
If this isn't right, then I think I know what we need to do. I think we need to get the nano influencer to stream him,
That is a pretty good idea, but
Nice.
because this guy has a
you.
phone.
and he's watching
can
a
you-
stream. He's watching
Yeah.
technically a VOD, which is technically still a stream.
I thought we were gonna have to find like a megaphone,
Right? No, and it's the future, so it'd be an ultraphone,
an ultraphone.
A nanophone.
banana phone. Again, just associative thinking.
I do like.
Wait.
Banana phone though.
Banana
It's like a banana phone is like a thing, like a hamburger phone.
Banana phonics, yeah. Well, I mean, a banana phone. There's a whole song that already exists
Wait.
called Banana Phone.
Oh, banana phone? I don't know this song.
It comes in bunches.
Oh, fuck
I've
me.
got
How do
my
I
hunches. Yeah, there's a
do
banana
the
phone
interaction?
song. With your controller, silly?
So
Wait a minute. Oh,
you
wait.
can't talk to the influencers anymore.
I
Oh,
can
there
click
you
there.
go.
Yeah, no.
Fuck yes.
Tim. Where's he at? Up there on the shipping container.
Knuckle.
Sup, Chuckle?
Got a position.
Where's he at, Chuckle?
Up on the shipping container. Give him a little warning shot, why don't you?
Give him a warning shot.
I think he means murder him. Ooh.
Gave the target a little scare, Chuck.
Great work.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Where'd
wait,
everybody
where did
go?
they
One
go?
little gunshot and the place clears out?
They vanished.
Oh, it's a false pop-up.
Where could they have gone?
That's true. It is. Oh, they all went here.
Fuck you fucking shot, Gooch.
Oh shit!
It's so funny, like.
They shot Gooch.
They shot Gooch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shot Gooch.
Yeah.
They were trying to shoot me.
That is
Where are
accurate.
they?
Oh
Go
shit!
away. Go away. They'll see me here. Just go away.
Yeah, don't shoot Gooch, bro. Don't shoot Gooch.
All right.
Okay, can we go up and loot the body? Because he had the key card that we wanted.
Gooch writhes in pain from a gunshot wound. You approach the injured guard as LeBlanc begins searching through his pockets.
The hell is this? Get off me!
Hey, he's
got
shot,
the dude?
man. You trying to pickpocket a guy who was just shot? Yeah, bro, I guess I am. Someone needs to do something. Someone. LeBlanc turns away from the man in the hat and places one hand on the injured guard's shoulder while continuing to dig through his pockets with the other. Just rest, kid. Help's on the way.
No, it's not. What? You called an ambulance?
No, but somebody probably did. LeBlanc finds a card in the guard's back pocket and slips it into his own bag. Good luck!
Fucking LeBlanc.
Oh,
You again. You follow the mayhem, don't you?
who are you?
I am a bird, dressed as a bird. I'm a man dressed as a bird, standing at the foot of a monument to stupidity and death. And you are a young woman without a face, floating indifferently through a world stuck in time.
What about me? Do me!
You, detective, are a lout who sleeps beside a toilet. Perhaps you work beside it as well, though there's been very little of that lately. You fear being alone with your thoughts, so much so that you'll endlessly talk just to drown them out.
I don't know what that's like. I'll be live tomorrow at 1 p.m. with Age of Empires 2, and Wednesday and Friday. And we're also going to be live on Thursday. About 30 hours a
Just
week.
keep it coming.
Yeah.
Just keep it coming. Do you work next to a toilet, Sean?
Well, allow me to show you the litter box that is right here, the plants. Damn, bro, I thought you was going to give me a fun one.
What fun is it being you? Amazing.
Damn.
Just don't forget to like and subscribe. I need to buy my meat today.
The dot.
Dot.
That.
What brings you here?
I've been following along. Birds always watch. Haven't you noticed?
We're all very deeply perverse. Right, following what along?
The affairs of this world are far larger than you could map in the darkness of your mind. The mental lights will illuminate and they will shine for a while. But then they will burn up all the oxygen inside your skull.
Why were
Hey.
you at S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Because my daughter works there. It's the one night when I may visit her without being seen.
That's Thomas St. Clair.
Oh shit.
Not Thomas St. Clair.
Oh shit.
Of the New England St. Clairs. God, this sucks. This party is starting to make me freak out a little bit. Ba-ba-boom, ba-ba-boom, boom.
Stop knocking. You know how loud that is? Got a bad enough hangover as it is. Yes, please leave.
Oh, a laptop. A browser sits open on the laptop. You click through the tabs.
browser.
A web map centered on your current location. A troubleshooting guide for a custom energy cell. Image results of vintage stuffed monkeys.
Vintage stuffed monkeys.
Huh?
Like wet
Sacre
monkey.
bleu.
Monkey, rediscovered in the lake.
Unky.
Do you think Monkey knows the passwords?
Monkey knows password. Monkey knows job.
I can't tell what any of these inventory items are.
Vandal flashes green. Looks like it worked.
Hey.
Mamma mia! Yes, so this is the coordinate letter that says where everything is.
Oh yeah, okay.
This is the Geiger counter for detecting radiation.
Got it.
This is Catherine's ring.
Right,
Her mom
that
wore around her
proves
neck.
that we're a descendant of Christ. Okay.
And this is Coconut Monkey.
Oh, Coconut Monkey! I forgot about Coconut Monkey.
This always been a little dream of mine. Getting the tour of spaceship.
Wait, that is a fucking huge spaceship.
Looks like a legitimate operation in here. Everybody hard at work. Wonder if they even know about the madness happening outside.
That's way too big to fly.
Whoa!
The Harley hand grenade.
Hey, all right, your little buddy come out to play. If I didn't know any better, I said that thing was making eyes at you.
Okay.
I love how it's lighting us up in our video streams.
I need to turn down the gamma. Yeah.
Wait, I thought Super Duck ate it. How is it still around?
We looted Super Duck's corpse.
Sick.
Super Duck vomited out the chrism. God
That's
damn!
tight.
Wish someone would kiss me like that one day. What was you doing while that thing was in your pocket?
Coming.
Damn.
Okay, you all right? Okay, you all right? You're not looking so hot. Got shaky knees? That kiss swept you off your feet?
Whoa,
Maybe you just need some
we've
fresh
got a
air.
case of Long LeBlanc here.
Oh.
Oh no.
Shall we take
I fucking love it when they're like,
No.
"Hey man, are you
What?
feeling okay? You don't look so good."
What do you mean? Or maybe we need just darkness? Want me to dim the lights?
I think we need to just wait
Now
and
it's
see how
Pac-Man?
tall he gets.
Is this a Black Sad situation?
Well,
Ghost of Jeff Goldblum. Stop spoiling. We can find somewhere dark to walk, like the canyons of the moon. Think they got sidewalks on the moon? Here's the thing. When we played Black Sad, and you were out of town, Lee, there was a period where it just put a question of, do we want to bluff or do we want to fold? Right? That's it. And it just kept zooming, and I don't know if you recall, but it zoomed all the way through Black Sad's head.
I
Past his
believe I
eyes.
saw that on a bloopers or a best of reel.
Probably.
Perhaps
Yeah.
a remix.
And so, like, I actually wonder how long LeBlanc is going to get. Like,
He's definitely getting long.
Are there limits to how long LeBlanc could be?
I want to know if this is a lerp from 2 or just a lerp to lerp. You know, just a wow plus.
yeah, I think that this is like
this looks
a.
one plus plus.
I mean, he's getting mighty stretchy.
You know, it's interesting that my understanding of his features is changing as they simply get longer and longer.
I mean, those eyes, those glowing eyes.
We're not going to be able to make eye contact anymore. Soon it's just going to be, we're going to have to speak straight into the mustache.
It's all
The
mustache.
mustache is kind of becoming its own.
Oh, he's coming back.
Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Sorry,
all
no,
right.
this is video compression. Okay.
Yeah.
I bet they glow at night just like the ghost bayous do. The ghost bayous glow to show you where to go. Maybe everywhere that you need to go just glows. You alright, kid? You alright, kid, alright?
Tripping balls in a space traveling ship.
Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Who is that
Once-
creepy silhouette?
Oh, it's a triptych.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Triptych.
Oh my god.
The problem, Lee, is that you have never seen a religiously constructed spaceship.
Dude,
This is
this...
what they all look like.
Dude, let me tell you. Can you imagine if Virtuaverse was just this in execution?
Alright.
You know, actually,
Yeah.
this game shares a lot in common with Virtuaverse.
Mm-hmm.
Sprawling,
Wait, what?
strange, bizarre.
Where'd it go? Oh shit!
No. Ninjas?
Ninja Knights. Ninja Knights.
Ninja Knights! Oi! They're kind of like Ninja Knights Templar. Oh, excuse me.
Did you just
Orb.
destroy them?
Yeah, the orb, it taketh, you know.
I'll do this one again.
It's
Yeah, that seems like the good one.
vaporized.
Oh, that guy's not coming back.
I like Kay's attack. This is the funnest minigame.
Orb attacks Garrett? Oh, yes, because they're... Sorry, Orb attacks Garrett. That makes sense.
Oh, it's John. John's holding his head.
John.
It's Headless John?
Why are we fighting him?
Holy shit.
Is he a phantom?
He's a heretic.
Literally, I fucking love it when there's a boss and literally there's a ladder behind them. Fucking right there, that's where he sits.
I mean, he's guarding the ladder. Otherwise, people could just walk up the ladder.
Are we fighting kind of concepts inside ourselves, or like? It feels
I mean, I
like...
think the orb is doing all the fighting. I think we're just kind of along for the ride.
It's true.
Hello?
We are in just a massive hallucination.
Yeah, it feels like we're tripping balls, and the ball that
We
we're
got some
tripping
more
is right there.
rope. Oh, shit.
Oh, orb has met
Okay.
match. Destructed.
I'm doing the easy mode. I want to know what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Uh-oh.
they're summons.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
I mean, just destroying.
Oh, what the fuck is happening in this game?
I think we're winning.
Orb is also a fucking tank. Orb has so much health.
Yeah, orb is definitely like a couple
Orb
levels
owns,
ahead of
man.
us.
It's true.
I'm an orb main.
Yeah.
Whee!
We are climbing up
Holy
a sequential hallucination.
We are deeply, deeply intoxicated. What we're playing through right now is actually the design document of the game. Not
Super
you,
duck.
Cyberduck.
Super duck. Oh, hold on. Cher's here.
Not an egg, huh?
Oh, me.
Oh, he got
Oh no!
he got stretched
What?
out, my friend.
Oh no!
He got lerped. He got lerped out of existence.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I mean, alright, here. Yeah, just right there. Stay there. Left.
I hardly knew her, duck.
Right, Pelican. Oh my god, this is so insane.
This is wild. This is extremely crazy.
And it's like stylish as hell too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Super
What-
duck.
oh my god, is this the original player that was hidden in the statue of Mary at home?
Oh.
Shit. Clicked it. Game's bullshit.
Nice.
Oh, what the shit?
Now we're going to heaven.
You know,
The amount of high quality pixel art that we're zooming past.
Yeah.
It's wild.
I do like that they're not afraid to squeeze a pixel. here and there. Well, this
And
is nice.
The effect of like when you're hovering over these interaction points and the scene zooms way the fuck in, it's also like a really effectively disorienting.
Jesus. A statue towers above you, arms extended, appendages projecting out like naked shafts of feathers.
Naked shafts of feathers.
Shepherd's Watch? Ow, Sheriff.
Mother's
that?
milk.
It's LeBlanc.
That's LeBlanc.
The detective is slouched against the railing, bleeding from several wounds. Bruh, who puts a balcony on a spaceship?
That's a good question.
Yeah, what happened to you? Tried to tell you to turn around. Why didn't you listen? You can get out of here. Go. Just go. He was running around down there, just punching walls, knocking shit over. Eventually, I lost sight of you. Came here to find you, but the old man. Shit. I'm bleeding out. I can hardly keep my eyes open. Hell no, don't touch me. Just go and listen, okay? You see, Gus? Don't tell him I got killed by some old perverted son of a bitch. He might think that's funny. Tell him it was an animal, like a big raccoon. Well, not a raccoon, just he drifts in and out of consciousness. Just don't say it was an alligator. He always thought he knew the swamps better than me, and hell, I really think I'm dying, Kay. Takes hold of your arm. I can see the light and everything. The detective's breathing slows. He blinks, his face twitches, and a few moments later he releases you from his grip.
Fuck is right.
The detective is slouched dead against the railing.
No, LeBlanc.
Oh my god, and to think that the climax of this game is going to have Lee doing Pawpaw.
Power.
Did you enjoy saying goodbye to LeBlanc?
Alright, door panel.
Go back downstairs. Oh shit, you got puzzled, son.
Here's the puzzle.
One of the doors always tells the truth, and one of the doors always lies.
And one of the doors is here to talk to you about Springfield.
You wander into the unlit hallway. The door closes shut behind you. The darkness that surrounds you is total.
Closes shut.
Continue. You take small steps, your hand running along the wall for guidance. No trace of light anywhere in this corridor. Your steps become lighter. Your feet press soundlessly on the ground. A few steps more and the ground begins to soften like fabric. The wall becomes pliable as you drag your fingers across it.
You're in a pocket.
You scramble to return to the door and find yourself floating. You're floating, Kay. There's no gravity here where you are. In this vacuum, there are no walls. There is no ground. This is the original song of the game. Beneath you, if you stare with patience, you can see the curves of the Mississippi River. You can see the ponds and canals and lakes of the Gulf of Mexico. The refineries alight in your eyes and your lungs. The suburbs are alive tonight. The suburbs are alive. The city can't be described tonight. The city can't be described. The coastline opens wide tonight, and the bayous hide. Your house is silent tonight. You'll leave it behind tonight. You slip from the endless evening and return to a delirious dream.
What? Okay.
This is our house.
All right.
Right?
Sure. Yep.
Let's walk through this house one last time as the floodwaters rise.
Oh shit.
Humidity presses in. The refinery bleeds through the window. You place your feet onto the carpet, drenched. The pumping station has failed again. Your mom will pull this carpet up again. The dishes will fill again, and there will be no hiding from the floods and death or anywhere else. I'm looking at Monkey. All right, hold on. I gotta brace you. Hold on. You can stay. You just gotta be braced. Are you braced? All right, let's look at Monkey. Monkey smiles at you. His eyes widen and widen. All that remains of Monkey are his eyes. The wrens weave in and out of the night. They glow unnaturally. They speak in signals about each move you make. They watch closely after you look away. Oh, dude. Alright. Alright. Let's do Blake's room.
Trying to decide how intellectually I should try to understand this.
Right? Blake lies in bed scrolling on his phone. Peek your head and he looks up. What does he say? Deducted.
The dot dot.
He's irritated.
Dot dot.
Dot? You respond. He frowns deeper. So you're leaving, he seems to think. Your face hardens. He shrugs. You shrug. He gives something like a wave as you depart from the door. The lake falls into a lake of stars. Still a living room, huh? Your mom sits on the couch of the living room, staring out the window. She doesn't acknowledge you when you enter. Sit down on the couch and force her attention. When she turns to you, the indifference drains from her face. I wish you'd just come a little sooner, she says, and takes your hand. I thought maybe we'd have breakfast together or something. I actually dreamed about it. Do you think that our consciousness has been loaded into a versioning software? This.
I could maybe.
Yeah. I wanted to. That's what I'd hope, she smiles. Just that you wanted to. She hugs you awkwardly and kisses you on the forehead before wiping tears on her sleeve. She looks down at her feet. It's flooding. You nod. All right, well, I should. She gets up without another word and she walks out of the room. The refining explosion plays on the television when you get up to leave. Cockroaches scatter from your footfalls. Feed on the crumbs and medication spilled across the table. They decorate every surface and congeal in the rising water. Ugh. Open the microwave. You open the microwave door and there's the head from the lake, eyes closed, like the face of a man only resting. You slam the microwave door shut and leave little pockets behind for the roaches to fill.
Jesus Christ.
The laundry room scares you, has always scared you. Blue stands in the corner, peels his forehead from the wall to meet you. He clutches a towel tightly, nervously. All right, let's talk to our boy Blue.
Damn.
I wanted to be around, he says. No, it's not what happened, but it's what I wanted. He waits for you to respond. All right, big choice time.
I did too.
You were too young to want anything, Kay. You don't remember me at all, like I was never there. Not blaming you for it, just the way it happened to be. He puts his hand on the wall, and the wall begins to dissolve. You just don't think that... He looks down at the water spreading across the linoleum tiles. That it'll get bad. When it does, you don't think there's any other way it can be? That's what gets me. The voided light of the backyard breaks through the wall as he presses his hand more firmly against it. I don't know, I just wished I was there. That's all I wanted to say. The light engulfs your father as the wall rematerializes before you in the laundry room drops into the depths of Greater New Orleans. All right, I'm going to do the bathroom. We're going to end in Catherine's room.
Okay.
As you enter the bathroom, you find yourself all at once inside of the shower with water raining down on you. You cut the water and exit, toweling off in a hurry as you approach the mirror. You wipe the steam from its surface and see yourself for the first time. You have green eyes with skin stained by the sun and coarse hair curled wildly at its ends. You look like your mom did at your age, like in the pictures when she smiled beside Blue. There's a small scar above your left eye. You step away from the mirror, but the reflection remains. You finish drying and throw the towel in the floodwater, dress, flip the lights, and leave the room. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if this entire trip was a hallucination. Not just because the game has a very hallucinatory presentation, but at the end, you know, like the bird commenting that we don't have the face, and the number of people telling us we don't have a face. And here's the first time we actually see ourselves. The reflection in the mirror decays in the bulb's afterglow. A distorted face, pinpoint eyes, and a hairline mouth wills itself to survive.
Okay, that was significant. That felt really significant, though. This is the last moment before you left home, looking at yourself in the bathroom and losing a sense of what you look like. And just that child's drawing remains. That's what we've looked like the whole time.
Yeah, the water is to your ankles now as you step into the room. There's not much here. A bed, a lamp, a notepad, a little picture of your parents. She's young, perhaps your age. Long brunette hair, olive skin. She's looking at her with a knowing and amused expression. His denim shirt smeared with rust. She leans against him, her head on his shoulder, pinky fingers locked. Light breaks through the oak tree in the yard, forming a radiant halo around her head. You let the frame slip from your fingers. It falls and the room falls, and they both fall forever. Oh, the office we have to go to last. The ladder rattles in the closet of the hidden room as you descend into the floodwaters. Millian's head hangs limp, her chin a few inches from the water surface. As you trudge towards her, her shattered face lifts slowly until her voice twists from it in a gasp of electricity. "Okay, you're awake," she says. A sphere of flickering light strobes behind what remains of her face. "I want to apologize for my behavior earlier." "You're a spy." Oh yeah, the expression. Oh yeah, and that's one of the first things I thought. I was just like, I'm ready to zoom in. "You're a spy." She raises her arms in a gesture like a malfunctioning doll and spreads her fingers out desperately. "It's not what I wanted. Please, no, it's not what I wanted." Her gestures become small and erratic, spasms animated by a deep current of anguish. "You haven't seen what's inside of my mind, a grove hidden in the blackness of night where a hunter hides. In some moments, the hunter is at the front of my mind, dragging me into a place where the ground glows red and hatred bleeds from it, and I can hardly arrest my limbs for all the infinite spiraling vectors of rage. That is what it can be like in an artificial mind." She lifts her hand from the floodwaters and pokes at her processing core suspended in a delicate gossamer. It glows with effort beyond her shattered faceplate. "Here is where the hunter lives," she says. Her vocal pitch twists and splits as she pinches at the glandular machine. "This is where he listened to your mother, the stars." She swats the flaking bits of strengthened glass that decorate the rim of her face. Are his eyes. She shakes her head violently. Crystals of glass rain into the water as it rises to find her neck. "What am I then? Does it mean anything when I apologize?" The water rises still more to the crown of her head. She continues to speak in indecipherable static. Soon there is no more robot left to flood. You swim through the black water towards the light of the attic as the room sucks down into the suburban depths. Million's face hangs in the fluid of your eyes as you float into the vacuum of the northern sky.
Jesus. Okay, so that was half of it.
What the fuck?
We did half of it.
All right, this is half of the game.
This is a different experience.
Okay, sure, yes. Back here again.
Shit.
Oh.
You slide a piece of paper from the envelope that rests on the desk to find a crudely drawn sketch of your family.
Okay.
You're all kind of like Howard the Duck looking.
Yeah.
And there's the river.
Oh, I see.
Who wants to be
I can be question mark.
Lauren St. Clair?
Okay. Did you come to watch the flames with your Pawpaw? I hope you don't mind me being here inside this blessed memory. The refinery at night is just so splendid, isn't it? And it shines still more beautifully in your mind.
I think we went diversioning software.
I think you might be right.
Thank you for allowing me to visit, if only for a moment. I hoped we might have a word together before our journey begins. I've lived many lives. One of them I lived in this town. I watched them build this place. I watched the plantation land become machine land. No one minded me being here, waiting for all the pieces to assemble. They didn't notice me, just like they didn't notice you. Time bombs are time machines. They release the future into the streets. This refinery was a time bomb, with or without me. It took less than it might seem to unstick the future from its snare. I shaved a little hole in a pipe elbow. I left a servo motor behind in a box of treasures to help it strike. Little things, little boxes, little bits of rock. That's all it takes for a town to explode. And just like John, Blue was gone. No trouble for us anymore.
What are you?
I am what they say I am. I was never young. I walked the eons. I came upon the tar seeps of the Nazarene?
Yep.
Nazarene wastes and across steppes and oceans to this place. Cast from each illusion of hope, promise I kept with the young man, the Roman shape to the delicate face. A kingdom for this earth could never be. We sat all of us in the shed among the figs, where the stars shone through the rafters. She who carried his seed pointed there and said, "Old man, you live forever. Lead his children there. His kingdom awaits them there."
I'm trying to piece together. I mean, this is tons of traditional Christian imagery and nouns. Like,
Yeah, but I don't know the stories well enough to like really triangulate them. And so I will, you see.
You're delusional. I'm doing it. Here we go.
Sure, do it.
We who walk this earth forever, yes, we have all lost our minds. But our brethren wait us in the sky. That I know to be true.
What did she find?
A messenger, a vessel of God's light, an angel. It will guide and protect us as we fly.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I have a theory.
What's your theory?
I have a theory. So, it's a common science fiction one. The game Soma explores this idea. You know, the idea of what does ascension to heaven or immortality actually look like from an experiential standpoint. And one representation of it is that your memory gets stored in a simulation. And so you participate in that simulation that is ever ongoing. Maybe there's some sort of, like, you know, solar panel that is continuing to power this simulation that's just floating through space. And so I wonder if what actually occurred is that we entered into this vessel and got uploaded in some way, that this weird chrism of light is actually storing a collection of memories and is leaving this area. And we're actually on the ship as a memory.
Yeah, there's a... Like, Lee, you pointed out that this spaceship is way bigger than a spaceship ought to be, and it's also... It's bigger than the spaceship looked from the outside. I do kind of wonder if the people on the spaceship, like, it would make a certain amount of sense if you are sending a bunch of people into space to not send their bodies but send their consciousnesses. So is this a spaceship where, you know, all of the people who are traveling on the spaceship are getting uploaded into it, and when we entered the spaceship, that happened to us?
Yeah, no, I think it's something along that line. I mean, the fact that there's this entire consciousness that was getting developed as an Internet of Things, and our mother's an identity that has been stored in a version form, and, you know, millions not having control of their identity. Let's see here. Why my family?
Yeah, it's very transhumanist.
Because you are the last of his line. After you, there will be no more. This is something your grandfather knew. He tried to tell others, but they only laughed, as many do when confronted with the truth. I have made the room nice for you. When you enter, I will be there, and your brother will be there, and your mother as well. Your seat is prepared at the foot of her throne. Sit when you enter, child. We will leave the sins of this world behind.
So it's a okay. So we are the last of the bloodline of Jesus Christ.
Sure.
And all of our memories have been stored, and we've been placed on a rocket, and we're leaving. And the implication is that the world was doomed. It was fucked. It was over. Right? The world is going from Robusto to Busto. And so we're in this divine heaven-like location as the literal end of the bloodline. So this is the kingdom of heaven, eh? Love what they've done with the place.
No.
Oh shit. That doesn't seem great. That seems
Oh
bad.
boy.
Oh. Has many years passed? That's what that looked like.
Oh, this looks promising again, though. Maybe there's a good hallucination here.
Holy fuck.
Okay.
Whoa!
Catherine.
Is that Blake? That's gotta
Orb,
be Blake, right?
Blake. Oh, the
Yeah.
brother. And is that Blue?
Bounding drag.
Blake
Jesus
writhes
Christ.
desperately in the chair.
Holy
All right.
Fuck Blake.
Who's that? Is that Blue?
So this is Pawpaw.
That's... Wait.
This is
Okay.
Pawpaw.
Okay, apparently that's Pawpaw.
This is Catherine.
And
This
that's
is the
Catherine.
orb.
We're gonna sit at Catherine's feet. Holy shit.
You make your way towards Blake. Pawpaw immediately intercepts you and knocks you to the
Whoa.
floor with an aggressive shoulder tackle before casually returning to his place at the altar.
I would never restrain you, dear one, but Blake doesn't know what's best.
Wow, he's Pawpaw Resplendent.
Please come and have a seat with your family.
Oh, this is dark.
You see your mom for the first time in 5 years. Her corpse bears almost no resemblance to the woman you remember. The sphere hovers above your mom's head without any apparent motion.
We waited only a short while for you, child. And yet, it has been an eternity, an evening without end. You have brought your mother's ring, the jewel of the Magdalene, your inheritance. The beauty and goodness and virtue of this moment floods my ancient heart. Take your seat, Kay. Be with your family.
Is...
Poor Blake.
It feels like we need to get a good ending, right? As opposed to like a bad ending?
I can't actually tell if we're in a dreamscape or whether we're in a real place.
Save your game? I don't know.
I mean, I think sitting is what we're gonna do.
It seems like sitting is the only thing we can do. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. The man in the ditch believes that he walked alongside Jesus Christ and was instructed by Mary Magdalene to deliver Christ's descendants to the stars. His beheaded Kennard John hijacked his homebrewed spacecraft and kidnapped your brother to complete the task. He planted a bomb in S.H.I.E.L.'s catalytic cracking unit, causing the explosion that killed your father many years ago.
Oh shit.
Your mom saw something in the lake. Pawpaw
Wait,
wants-
he did that? But I thought...
Yeah. Papa believes the orb will guide your family to an extraterrestrial Christian civilization.
Yeah, the extraterrestrial Christian civilization is like... That's pretty wild.
Alright. You approach the chair and glance over at Blake. He watches with dreadful, panicked eyes. You sit.
Very good, child. I know you're both afraid, but remain strong. You will be rewarded for your courage in the world that awaits.
Pawpaw raises the transceiver in his hand.
Oh.
Garrett, my boy.
Hearing you, Puck.
If, you know.
Roger that.
Take a deep breath, my loves. We're leaving this place behind.
It's the ultimate ascension of Pawpaw.
Oh, shit.
This is the game.
This is the game.
Congrats with an unhappy face. Achievement unlocked. The room comes
know what that
alive
means.
with motion as the airlock seals shut. Small articulated arms extend out from your chair. They embrace your arms and legs, forcing you into stillness. Feel the old man's hands working a crown around your head as a blinding light consumes your vision. Every sense screams before settling into silence. The pressure that's been building in your chest releases as time dissolves. Past and future collapse into a single moment of immolation. You become pure, radiant light burning above Norco.
Yeah, I think you just got uploaded.
That could mean so many things.
I think the crown on your head is a uploading Crown.
Holy shit.
You know, Yuts and Googly. Cool. We did it.
Holy fuck.
Some real, as we say over on the Twin Peaks subreddit, some real episode 8 vibes here.
Norg.
Wow.
NORCO. I mean, it definitely leans on the vibe, you know?
Wow.
Like, feels like a complete story.
Alright, there's different endings, huh?
Hey, I see a lady in there.
We've gotten...
Alright, alright, I wonder how we actually get... Does anyone know how to get the other endings?
Is it something that we can do at the end? Or
Yeah,
is it
I'm
something
hoping
that, like,
so.
required changes earlier on? Start from the beginning again.
Dive into the lake alone. Approach the railing.
Is that us?
Holy shit.
What?
Holy shit!
Wait, who's what?
Alright, give me my other achievement. You dive into the water as the ark begins to rock and convulse again, finding yourself in the depths of the lake. As you swim towards land, the old man calls your name. You turn to face the rattling starship. He stands at the opening from which you jumped, wearing a broken frown. The expression deepens into something horrible as the airlock closes around him like the lid of an eye. The ark begins to lift from the ground sluggishly. With great effort, you hear cries from somewhere in the swamp, screams, angry protestations. All at once, the towering piece of machinery tilts away from you and collapses violently. You exhale and drop deeper into the water as a wall of flame rips across the bayou.
Fucking hell.
When you emerge, you swim to a nearby island and claw your way into the mud. You start toward the refinery that burns on the horizon.
Okay, so the Ark canonically blew the fuck up.
Okay, so
I mean, could be that the Ark needed you on it in order to launch. I mean, I'm not willing to rule that out.
now the other thing is that ridiculous phrase "FFFA." I bet if we record that and go to Bruce and we say that to him, he'll just launch it.
Oh shit. At what point did we have the voice recorder and have that line said? Oh, in the mall. We did. We had the voice recorder in the mall.
Catherine had the recorder, but well, I guess yeah, we pick up the voice
Oh, that
recorder.
was-
Yeah, we had to beat Catherine and record FFFA.
Okay. All right. So maybe we. Whoa.
That game was fucking out of control.
That was wild.
No
That was a
rails on
wild
this game.
fucking game. Holy shit.
That's a good game. Very Twin Peaksy. In a good way. In a way that I like.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine if Twin Peaks was set in Louisiana instead of Washington? Like,
Yeah.
God, that was just fucking well done. Like, you know, there's a lot of things that this game does that how do I not relate it to the same 5 lectures I always fucking relate things to? We're fucked. We're going there. It's over. This fucking sucks. By the way, my camera does this thing where sometimes it switches to this mode where like
Jesus.
it no longer autofocuses, and the only way I know how to reset it is by unplugging everything and plugging it back in again several times, and occasionally it just catches.
Sweet.
Ugh.
But like, okay, so Okay, how do I actually want to speak? Okay, no, give me like 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, hold everyone. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait, just okay, hold on. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways to make this point, so I'm going to make it slightly differently this time, as to not be a purely broken record. I feel like whenever you sit down to do not just a creative work, but any task, that task is 10% what you actually want to do, and then 90% a bunch of other bullshit. So for instance, if you really like tabletop games and you want to open up a tabletop gaming store, 90% of your work is going to be like fucking nothing that has anything to do with the tabletop shit, right? And I feel like with storytelling or game stuff, or well, I mean, I guess I'll use games since I fucking got one on the screen. I feel like there's maybe a particular element that might be the original focus. Maybe there was an interesting story idea that you wanted to tell. Or maybe you're like me and you just love games with lots of systems. So you think about cool system interactions or some shit like that. But just because there is one thing that you're focused on, you need to make sure the other 90% that is not that core 10%, that other 90% fucking rules and is really rich and is really pronounced. And this is the type of game where the setting was unbelievably strongly pronounced. And like just the identity of this location in Norco was game mechanics were tied to this, you know, like the whole moving along on the raft through the swamp and diving in through there, and like the storytelling was intertwined with like all of the mechanics, and all the audio was really richly and deeply and thoroughly explored. Like every single component outside of just raw, oh, is the story and the mechanics good? All of those non-story, non-gameplay elements were elevated to a 10. And it made for an experience where, at the end, I still feel like I didn't really get what the clarity of the story was. I really didn't get it. And I'll probably need to think a bit about it. But it's not just that it was like, yeah, it was a story that was pretty obtuse. It's like the pixel art in the sequences was really well done in a lot of them. And there was a lot of content. All of the sequences where, say, we are trying to break through and moving all the security bots around, and all the custom animations that matched along with the story. Like I remember the illustration of the neon lights in the shape of organs describing pain. Like that is such like a visceral, rich experience. Yeah, and I mean, I feel like that's something that, again, to come back to the lectures I always reference, where there was this writing agent who talked about, like, yeah, in your first chapter, like in your first 3 pages, actually, you should make there be a visceral depiction of the setting. You need to feel viscerally and clearly in a very specific time, place, with a very specific tone in those first 3 pages. And this particular piece was the agent was talking about how a lot of authors have the world in their head, and they start with an action and some character and some dialogue and some plot and some questions, but they don't put you there. And that's like one example of 10 that this particular agent looked for whenever they read the first few pages of a manuscript to see if they actually want to consider publishing the book. That a lot of people just go, oh no, but really, like, well, I get to the setting later. And it's like, no, you need to fucking nail this, like, right away. You need to do this. And this game just seemed to take very seriously a large amount of things that specifically this kind of genre, I think, does not take as seriously, generally. Here's my spurple for the day.
I like it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't disagree with any of that. I do want to point out that this really kind of faded over time. But in the early part of the game, in the first third of the game, you know, we talked a lot about how tonally inconsistent it was.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to process. I mean, the way that we play these games and the amount of time that we sort of play them over.
We are tonally inconsistent, yeah.
Yeah, totally. But so it's hard for me to like really go back and try to reconcile that stuff with what the game ends up being. But I do like that was definitely part of the experience was a fair amount of time spent sort of trying to figure out not just what the fuck is going on, which was also a big part of the early part of this.
Yeah.
Like, who are these people, and like, what's the deal with the robots, and like, what is even happening? But also, like, what is the game trying to be? What is it trying to say? And it took a while for us to really come to grips with that. And I think that that is very intentional because over the playtime of the game, I really do think it settles into a groove.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's meant to sort of like really just keep us from getting our feet right away, like try to keep us off guard, or if there are other ways that we could interpret some of those tonal shifts, given how abstract the story gets at the end. But
yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucking insane. I love playing fucking insane things.
I want to read. I want to read this. I want to read the stuff in like the wiki and all that shit.
Yeah, this seems worth diving into. Sean, your idea that Crowface Man is Thomas St. Clair, I think is like makes absolute perfect sense in my head, and I can't believe we didn't get that reveal.
Wait, so who is St. Clair again? He's the oil baron or something?
Daughter. Yeah, he's the oil baron, and his daughter is the woman who committed suicide in her office.
Right.
Who was running the company but didn't get along with her dad.
Lebu says the devs will send lore documents to anyone who asks on Steam. It's super interesting.
That's fucking wild.
Well, time to get on Steam and leave my first ever message request.
Shit.
Oh.
Lore documents. Send them to me.
We require more Vespine documents.
Although I do wonder, I mean, are the devs utilizing ambiguity on purpose, or are they not? You know? Like, is there canon?
You know, I have played games that went, oh, dude, we got to do what Dark Souls did and not tell players fucking anything. And what it feels like is no effort was put in. And then you play Dark Souls or Bloodborne or Sekiro or Elden Ring and you go, there's a fucking lot of effort going on. And like this game, I feel like there's a lot of effort going on where I feel like I want to think, because clearly by the end of this, I'm starting to reevaluate what is Superduck, right? Because the traditional expectation, I feel like, would be there's a mystery going on. There's something found in the lake. It's all Superduck. Catherine found Superduck in the lake, and it's actually a story about Superduck. But then you realize it's not a story about Superduck at all. It's a story about, well, I shouldn't say it's not about it, but that's not like the villain.
Superduck is kind of a red herring.
I think Superduck is metaphorically important. I think that Superduck is a representation of the sort of an aspect of humanity that is spiraling out of control and dooming the planet. Like, Superduck is a representation of why the Angel and Pawpaw feel like they need to board a rocket to shoot themselves into space.
Yeah.
Oh, is Superduck what doomed the planet? Is that the deal?
I don't think that Superduck the entity literally doomed the planet, but I think that Superduck represents the cybernetic tendencies, this sort of like overgrown technological fetish that human beings will eventually inevitably destroy the planet with.
It's really interesting.
It is super interesting.
I like it. You know what I like about this kind of thing? Is that you're left with so many questions, but then that you might feel like you don't kind of know a lot. But then I think if you played through it again, you'd be like, "Oh no, actually, I already knew like a lot of this shit." Like if you sat down and wrote down all the stuff you knew, you actually, I think we each know. I think we each have a pretty good grasp on it. It just feels slippery when you because it's so weird and it's not really
It's so fucking weird. Oh, that's some good shit.
Weird. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, no, I feel like for me, I feel like it's different. You know what? I want to. All right, I'm gonna open this up. QNTM. Where is this? What is it? Lena.
Wait, Jacob's Ladder. It's a game. What is Jacob's Ladder?
The movie with got Tim Robbins.
Yeah, but
right?
what is it from
Lena.
the original?
What is it from the original?
The original Jacob's Ladder is a reference. What does it refer to? Blah 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 blah. It's from the Bible.
Dude. This. All right. I gotta read this thing. All right. So.
right.
Do y'all have another 5 minutes or so?
Yeah.
All right. So this is something. Okay. So for me, I feel like the big theme in the game is the idea of the merging of humanity, this organic thing, with AI. That feels like the core. The idea of Catherine's memories that we're exploring through, which then leads to this sort of inversion of AI being infused into this organic material that makes Superduck, that then starts to take away with its own ideas. And then the implication that in the same way that we were playing with the memories of Catherine, maybe we're actually just playing the final moment memories of Kay, or something like this. And this short story piece that I have up on screen, MMS Acevedo, it says, also known as Miguel, is the earliest executable image of a human brain.
Yeah.
It's a snapshot of the living brain of neurology graduate student Miguel Alvarez Acevedo, taken by researchers at the Uplift Laboratory at the University of New Mexico on August 1st, 2031, which, hey, it's the 9-year pre-anniversary of this.
Yeah.
Though it was not the first successful snapshot taken of the living state of a human brain, it was the first to be captured with sufficient fidelity that it could be run in simulation on computer hardware without succumbing to cascading errors and rapidly crashing. The original MM Acevedo file was this big in size, was encoded on the then cutting-edge high-resolution this format, more modern brain compression techniques, many of them developed with so on. But so this is a short story that is written like a Wikipedia article.
Yeah.
And like, going all the way down, you start to just get like, iterative experimentation in the mid-2030s has determined that the ideal way to secure Acevedo's cooperation in workload tasks is to provide them with a current date in the second quarter of 2033. And Acevedo infers correctly that this is still during the earliest, most industrious years of emulated brain research. Providing Acevedo with the year of 2031 or 2032 causes it to become suspicious about the advanced fidelity of its operating environment. Providing it with a year in the 2040s or later prompts it to raise complex further questions about political and social change in the real world over the past decades. Years 21 onward provoke counterproductive skepticism or alarm. And it just starts to describe, it's one of the darkest things that I've ever read about this. And I mean, like, all these kinds of things, look like different types of workloads and like this sort of thing. Let's see here. Acevedo develops early onset dementia at the age of 59 with ideal care, but is prone to a slew of more serious mental illnesses within a matter of 1 to 2 subjective years under heavier workloads. And this is the idea of subjective years versus objective years, where you can make the simulation appear as though it's going really, really quickly.
This is really funny. Like this is funny. Like that fucking.
Yeah, the thing that
God.
It is estimated that between 6.5 million and 10 million instances of Acevedo are running at any given moment in time. Like, in industry, it's generally considered to be obsolete due to its inappropriate skill set, demanding operational requirements and age. Despite this, it's popular for tasks of all kinds due to its free availability, agreeable demeanor, and well-understood behavior.
It's a living. It's just like so. That is really
good.
It's right in the God. That's why I love comedy and I love horror. Movies and stories. They're so.
Yeah,
they are like they're both. that experience of horror is the same as comedy in that it's like unexpected pattern. Like you recognize, you have a moment of understanding something in a way that's really shocking, and
Yeah,
it's funny or horrifying or both.
dude,
I love it.
And like this author Quantum also wrote one of my favorite books of all time, There Is No Anti-Memetics Division, which I think I've plugged to you two before.
I don't remember that. I don't remember
This is about a
name.
fictional organization called the SCP. Yeah, this is like actually the worst name that has ever existed.
SCP.
Yeah, it's about a fictional organization called the SCP Foundation that finds anomalous objects or entities and tries to secure them to protect humanity from that. And so there is a division called the Anti-Memetics Division that is responsible for things that have some sort of self-censoring property. Like you observe the object, and when you look away from it, you can't remember what it looks like or that you've ever looked at it. So it's the story about the Anti-Memetics Division that specializes in this, and they're fighting a war that no one can remember. And it's fucking incredible. It's like so abstract.
Wow.
That storyline is like really compelling. It's been done a couple of other places. There's a Doctor Who thing, right? Isn't there
Yeah,
like a Doctor
there's
Who?
some guys you can't remember. There's
But
some
it's
guys
also
you can't blink at. There's some guys you
False
can't breathe
Hydra.
around.
Yeah.
The False Hydra is like
Whoa. What's that from?
What's the false
Some
Hydra?
sort of
I don't know. It's it is a it's a D&D module that I don't know the author, but it's sort of infamous. It describes a creature that can infest a town, and one of its key properties is that nobody can remember that it's there.
Oh shit.
the false Hydra.
It's very cool. But yeah, similar kind of a deal.
This is why if Thanos really wanted... No, I know, this is discourse that has aged. But if he really wanted to do his thing, he would have eliminated all the people from memory as well. But maybe you'd need more. You know what, guys? Maybe he just didn't have the stones for it.
Owned. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go. I guess I'm gonna turn this off because next week, we got to start a new game.
We do. That's true.
And we should start something that's probably trash.
Yeah, we need to continue the workload.
Yeah.
There's infinitely many mostly walkings.
There are 6.5 to 10 million mostly walkings live at any point in time. And we hope you tune into ours next week. Okay, bye everyone. Bye.